Well, hope everyone is doing swell. Manchester United versus Everton about to kick off in just a moment. Get your predictions in chat and let's hopefully have a good game. I mean, we'll see how it plays out, but I'll read out the lineups in just a sec. Just finalizing some stuff on my end, and we will be underway. Gary Oldman's a Man United fan? What on earth, bro? Gary Oldman. Kickoff is just in a moment. Let's see. Bruno Fernandes set to start this match. Gosh, can't get my words out. Early morning. Oh, come on, Bruno. Just do it. Here we go. We are underway. Lineups are obviously announced. I'm going to read them out real quick. The lineups are as follows for Man United v Everton. In a 4-2-3-1 for Manchester United, we have Andre Onana, Diogo Dalot, Rafael Varane, Johnny Evans, Victor Lindelof at left back, a double pivot of Casemiro and Mainoo. Other players outfield are Fernandes, McTominay, Garnacho, and Rashford. For Everton in a 4-4-1-1, Pickford, Mikalenko, Branthwaite, Tarkowski, Ben Godfrey, McNeil, Garner, Onana, Harrison, Doucouré, and up top by himself is Beto. If you're new to the channel, ladies and gentlemen, consider subscribing. The support has been tremendous so far. Well, as of late, I should say. And yeah, if I were to predict this fixture, I'm feeling like a 2-1 United. I mean, United, they're gonna be a little upset, I should say, in the fact that, you know, their performance wasn't anything near good enough against Manchester City. That's just the state of them. Oh, there. Dwight McNeil, former academy prospect at Manchester United. He just won Everton the first corner of the evening. And Everton, they're going to look to capitalize on these corners. I mean, let's be real. They are probably the worst side on paper. No offense to them. But at the same time, you know, you got it at Old Trafford, at a stadium like this, you got to take your fine margins and try to maximize on them for an advantage. Here, cross comes in. Evans heads it away. Everton do well to get it back. And another cross from McNeil. Onana! Oh, my days. That was a collision, but good work from Onana. He did incredible there to rush out. As always, ladies and gentlemen, on YouTube, feel free to vote in the final result prediction pool. It is officially live. And yeah, I mean, I feel like Everton haven't been on any good form as of late. They haven't really impressed anyone, I don't think. They've been rather stagnant. You know, when the initial PSR charges came out and they were, you know, deducted 10 points. Oh, Beto with a header. When Everton was deducted 10 points, it kind of put them in a position where they needed to fight. And they did, and they got some points back. And now, obviously, they've had 4 points brought back from the 10-point deduction. But in spite of all that, I mean, it's kind of just wild to me in a way that they've kind of fallen off as hard as they have because they had that good push. And now you would have assumed that those points coming back and just like a general string of, I mean, no wins in the last 5. No wins in the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 league games. Their last league win was December 16th. against Burnley. So it's not ideal. It is not ideal for Everton, but see how they play. Here, Lindelof to Varane. Onana. Casemiro. Now Evans plays it back to Casemiro. Finds Onana. I feel like it's going to be a tense game. Both sides really need the points. And fantastic delivery forward by Andre Onana and Bruno Fernandes to Garnacho. Garnacho to Dalot. Dalot with what seemed to be an attempted Ronaldo chop there. Good morning, Slob. How are you? Ten Hag there on the touchlines. Well, on the touchline. There's only one of them. Imagine they had a double touchline. Mainoo there chests it well. United looking to go forward. Great tackle there by Amadou Onana for Everton. And Everton are on the counter. Beto leading the counter. Oh my days. Decent pass from him there. Cross in. Onana. Andre Onana with a brilliant catch there on the cross. Really well worked from Everton. And well read by Andre Onana. Here Garnacho loses the ball again, and McNeil. Dwight McNeil getting forward. Tries to play the pass, but blocked for a throw-in by Casemiro. Oh, that's a touch, I think, off Dalot for a second corner here. The stream has paused. Thank you, USA Network, for days. Just ridiculous. You'd expect that these streaming services... Oh, Marcus Rashford! Rashford through. Rashford still... Oh my God. Oh, he's blocked. What a bit of dribbling there for Marcus Rashford. Winning United their first corner of the evening. I will be live for other fixtures later today. Currently thinking about probably going live for... Let me see what the fixtures are. Wolves, Fulham, and obviously Arsenal, Brentford at the 12:30 slot, the only fixture at that time. There's 3 fixtures coming up in about 2 hours and 22 minutes. Here, corner delivery from Bruno Fernandes. A good header there from Casemiro, but straight into the gloves of Pickford. It had some height and was kind of looping there. Yeah, he just breaks free of Branthwaite, Casemiro, and total free header there. Here Beto holds it up again. Now Lindelof as well, tracking back. Plays it to Onana. Onana waiting for the perfect option with this long pass. He's just kind of goading on these Everton forwards, but he gets it forward towards Garnacho. It's headed away. McNeil picks it up, tries to play pass towards Beto, and it's not good enough. Kobbie mainoo, ooh, tackled. That's definitely a foul by Tarkowski there. Here, Varane. Lindelof. Onana. Huge effort towards Lindelof, who's pushed up as a left back, but Everton defender wins the header. Now McTominay pressing. Godfrey tries to deliver, but Evans reads it well. Oh, and United could counter here. It's been a struggle to keep possession for either side, kind of end-to-end stuff here. And both sides just trying to capitalize, but neither have. And that's a penalty. Oh, my days. Oh, my days. James Tarkowski, what are you doing, blood? What is he doing? See the replay of this. Garnacho. Yep, he gets hooked, mate. That's a penalty. They're checking for an offside, though. It could be offside. Let's see the angle, VAR. I want to see the angle for this possible offside. They're still checking. A little tardy to the party. I was hoping to be able to sleep past 6:30 a.m., says Liam. No, it's been a early morning kickoff for sure. I was definitely in a state of mind waking up of like, oh God, like this is very early, isn't it? But I mean, still nice to get some people in here, you know, early on the day. It's gonna be a long day of streaming. Bruno Fernandes set to take this penalty though. Let's see. Bruno Fernandes, the Manchester United captain, stepping up for this penalty. Bruno versus Pickford. I think he's gonna bury it. Bruno Fernandes for Manchester United, and he buries it. Pickford goes the same way, but it doesn't matter. Bruno Fernandes has given Manchester United the lead in the 11th minute. Or 12th minute, depending on how you want to see it. I guess it's taking part in the 12th minute here. But fantastic penalty from Bruno. You can't deny that. I mean, I'm a Bruno Fernandes hater, but that was a clean penalty. He made Pickford look like a fool there. Oof. I mean, Pickford went the same side. He just never was going to get that. Bruno placed it so well into the side and, well, just the bottom right corner so perfectly. And then Pickford kind of getting into it with Tarkowski. I mean, it's fair. Tarkowski made a foolish challenge, and he's the captain, you know? You're supposed to keep stuff like that from happening. Obviously, it does happen. It's happened with other captains. It's happened with other captains that are center backs. It's going to happen again. It's just the way of life, but it's one of those ones where it's like, ugh. It's Bruno's 4th goal of the season. That's not good, bro. He's been... Oh, McNeil. Mikulenko with the cross. Another cross here. Headed away by McTominay. And Dwight McNeil! Oh, my days. He went for the shot there, didn't he? Bit of a volley there. Yep, first time. Hits it with his left, and it's just skewing leftward. But it was well worked for McNeil. Smart kind of go at it, but not the best technique. I mean, good idea to go first time because that was just a bit better place. That's going top bins every day. Decore tries to dribble, loses the ball. McNeil with a first-time cross. What was that, bro? There was no technique, placement, or power behind that, Dwight. Come on, Dwight. Unforgivable. Tarkovsky, bro. I don't know. Oh, Beto. I don't know. Beto just doesn't look like a possible outlet here for Everton. It's one of those things where I just am confused why they brought him in. There's so many strikers that I think would have done a better job here at Everton. I'm obviously not an Everton fan, quite the opposite. But I do kind of get frustrated when there's these, I don't know, there's just these random lateral moves that sides make. It just kind of peeves me off because, I mean, obviously I'd prefer for Everton to not do well as a Liverpool fan, but at the same time, you see somebody like Beto play, and it's like, what's he really offering? Let's be real. No disrespect to the man, but from an Everton perspective, trying to put myself in their shoes, I would be vexed properly. Oh, Beto's, yeah, he's offside. I'd be vexed with Beto in the side. I just don't know how well he fits in. But Liam here with predictions. Manchester United 2, Everton 1, Bournemouth 2, Sheffield 0, Crystal Palace, Luton 2 all, Wolves, Fulham 3-2 for Fulham in that prediction. Arsenal 3, Brentford 0, Villa 2, Spurs 1, Brighton 2, Forest 1, West Ham 2, Burnley 0, and Liverpool City 2 all. And then Chelsea, Newcastle 1 all. Solid predictions, Liam, I will say. I predicted Liverpool City to go to 2 all as well. And here Mainoo on the right wing. He's got some space. Kobbie Mainoo. Branthwaite with a fantastic tackle there to win it back for Everton. But yeah, I'm definitely feeling a 2 all for Liverpool Man City. Liverpool versus Manchester City is going to be the biggest fixture of the season. Probably the biggest fixture between the two sides in the Premier League in the entire Klopp and Pep era. It's going to set the narrative, whether we like it or not. And here, Garnacho, Bruno Fernandes skies it. But it's going to be one of those fixtures that definitely it's like a legacy game, It's kind of wild to think of it that way, but it is what it is. Garnacho's been doing really well here. Here, Dallo. Everton just look bleak, don't they? Casemiro forward towards Branthwaite. Not the best pass. Amadou Onana with a good one, though. Here, Branthwaite. Branthwaite to Mikalenko. Now McNeil. McNeil with a good pass to Doucouré. Doucouré tries to find McNeil. 0 wins, 5 draws, 5 losses. Longest ongoing winless streak in the Premier League. Oh my days, lad. Amadou Onana with a brilliant pass there to Ben Godfrey. Everton are slowly growing in confidence. They don't really progress into United's final third enough for like any meaningful chances to happen. It's kind of like, obviously they're a defensive side, but there's so little chances that it just, even though they are defensively sound, it's just so blatantly obvious that they're like just totally weak up top. And Harrison skies it this time. They only get like shots out the box that are like long ranged and like crosses and headers. It's a bit much. Liam says, I feel more confident predicting an entertaining fixture in Liverpool Man City than a what scoreline? Than a scoreline. Yeah. I see what you're saying. It should be entertaining, I think, but you never know. It could be one of those ones that does kind of drag out and is like 0-0 at the end. But I think it'll be a fine fixture. I'm nervous for it without a doubt. I'll be the first to admit that. As a Liverpool fan, it's Manchester City. Let's be clear. You know, as much as I like my side, they have been the best side in the world, arguably, besides maybe Real Madrid in the last 5-10 years, without a doubt. And the means of which they got to becoming that side can, be discussed and criticized, rightfully so, endlessly. But they are a fantastic footballing outfit regardless. McTominay down for United, holding his face. Mikalenko to McNeil. Crosses and it's blocked for a throw-in. And now McTominay is down. And the ref is just checking some stuff real quick. Oh, no, it wasn't McTominay. It was Evans. Commentator said McTominay. Evans is upset, though. Got kind of smacked in the mouth there. Here, a throw-in towards Branthwaite. Now Tarkowski to Garner. Another former Manchester United player here. Playing for Everton. I think there's just two of them. Yeah, just the two playing for Everton of former Man United players. McNeil with the cross. Casemiro, the pass towards Evans, sideways pass to the max there. And then his next pass is intercepted. Oh, my days. Everton are bleak. Oh, no, they got it. I thought it deflected off somebody. Here, Casemiro, camera on him. Definitely has his best days passing, but still arguably one of the top 5-10 CDMs in the world. Without a doubt 10, but maybe 5. Oof. Harrison going for it, but not enough delivery or pace on that for him to connect. Just kind of in front of him, isn't it? Yeah, it's just a bit in front of him. Onana with this long pass forward. Foul there on Amadou Onana now. He plays it to James Tarkowski. Tarkowski to Harrison. Oh, good work from Everton, though. Despite my writing off of them there. Decent cross from Beto. Finds Dwight McNeil at the edge of the area, and Mikalenko unleashes a strike, which is blocked for the third corner of the evening for Everton. James Garner set to take this corner. He delivers it in. And Tarkowski kind of falling backwards, tries to connect, just hits him in the face and goes out for a goal kick. I don't know. Everton are just dross, aren't they? Like it's really just a shame. Because you turn on a football match, you hope to see, I don't know, some fight, some grit, some back and forth from both sides, some resistance, some ebb and flow. And there's ebb and flow for Everton, but it's not. Oh, Garner with the block, with a good shot, and Onana with the save, and then Amadou Onana skies it over Andre. AO. Amadou Onana versus Andre Onana there. Great save from Andre Onana there. 95% Man United win, 5% saying draw for the final result prediction poll. That is the first time in like I don't even know how many live streams I've done off the top of my head now. But in however many live streams I've done, I've never gotten a 0%, I don't think. Like, ever a 0% on any of the options. So for Everton to be at 0% with like 22 votes in there already is poor Everton, United do look a bit vulnerable at the back, I will say. Not like it's not like it falls square on Andre Onana. It's not like, he's shaky, so that's why it's bad. It's just that they have this kind of haphazard. Oh, and Garnacho running for it, but they have a haphazard backline right now, Man United. And Garnacho takes a shot and it's blocked. Oh my days, ref. What is that? Simon Hooper, you fool. That is not a foul, bro. Where's the foul? That's what I want to know. I'm pretty sure Onana gets the ball here. It's blocked. Nah, okay, never mind. He did not get the ball. I might get to see Villa on the last game of the season at Selhurst Park. That'd be awesome, Liam. I think you should go for it. I mean, obviously, that's one of those things that I think is a rite of passage, which admittedly I'm guilty of. I have been to Anfield in my life, which is, probably sacrilegious to most people, but living on the opposite side of the world doesn't make it any easier. But I mean, hey, if you get a chance to see your club, go for it. I say, I'll always say go for it if you have the means and you have the desire. Hell yeah! Here, Bruno Fernandes with the free kick. Oh my goodness! What a save from Jordan Pickford. Even he was shocked that he didn't catch it. It was an incredible one-handed save there. My word, Jordan Pickford. Left-handed save too. I'm vexed if I'm Bruno. That could have been a brace right there. He could have been on for a hat trick. And even Pickford, he kind of he's still grinning after that. He had a feeling. He had a feeling that, I mean, it was going in if he didn't save it, but I would imagine there was just like that feeling before it where he felt this is probably going to get on target, isn't it? And it did. Good turn there from Diogo Dalot. Garnacho to Lindelof. Casemiro to Lindelof. Good block by Ben Godfrey. Mainoo here. Kobbie Mainoo. Everton on the counter after Doucouré wins the ball off Mainoo. Dwight McNeil delivers a cross. It's low, but not that great. And here Bruno plays it back to Casemiro. Casemiro with a 1-2 to Bruno, and it comes to McTominay. Now Garnacho running in transition. Rashford on the left for a long kind of pass, and he finds it towards Bruno Fernandes. McTominay, Mainoo in the box, and that's an offside on Scott McTominay. Oh, Branthwaite, I should say. What? It was off the back of Branthwaite. I thought McTominay was offside. He looks offside there to me. Ah, no. In the second go-around, he's definitely not offside. But that definitely does come off Branthwaite. No doubt, no doubt. Oh, here Branthwaite. Once again, looking for passing option there. He's getting forward a bit, and he's searching for a pass toward Beto. It's Beto v. Johnny Evans, and Beto beats Johnny Evans to it, who was trying to slide tackle it away, but he couldn't do so too efficiently. And Everton have the ball here in United's final third. Dwight McNeil! Oh my goodness. Dwight McNeil with a low shot. Aiming for the far post. Low and strong. Just bounces a bit off. Bobbling shot. Not an ideal kind of scenario there for McNeil, but nonetheless, it's some good football here from Everton the last 10 minutes or so, I'd say. Not brilliant, but they're starting to get more chances than they were before, so here Casemiro plays it to Lindelof. Back to Casemiro. Lindelof with a good pass towards Johnny Evans. Evans to McTominay. Casemiro. Here Varane. Everton just, it looks like it's going to extend this losing streak. Well, winless streak, I should say, because there's been some draws in there, but what does that matter, you know? Dalo with the cross goes over everyone, falls back to Rashford. Lindelof. Casemiro gets it to Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalo to Bruno Fernandes. Bruno tries. VAR check here for possible handball on Mikulenko. I mean, what's he? Goodness, Garnacho's cooking him. Ben Godfrey this time at fault for the penalty. Here is it Rashford taking this penalty? Yeah, no, it's Rashford taking instead of Bruno Fernandes. Man. I mean, one would expect Rashford to bury this. Bruno buried his penalty. Now Rashford has the penalty. They're just running up the stats at this point. Doucouré got a yellow card there for dissent to the ref. Marcus Rashford steps up for this penalty. See where he places it. Rashford Yep. Bottom left, Marcus Rashford easily buries it. And that's a goal scored for Manchester United. What a turn of events here for Everton. I mean, you know, one of those ones where it's like Everton have no one to blame but themselves. Godfrey and Tarkovsky. I mean, down that right hand side for Everton, their defensive players have been bleak, man. Like that, they're known for being defensively shrewd. They're known for protecting the box in the V shape. They're known for being compact. And they look pudding porridge, dude. They look like slop right now. This is terrible. Like, imagine they get relegated, even still getting 4 points back. That's a possibility. Now Everton stop defending like stoned hippos and score a goal. I mean, Everton's been creating some chances, but they're not like super high quality chances. They're like just kind of like Hail Mary efforts every time. And I get it's not like the most high quality squad, but like, come on, just play a bit more direct for God's sakes. Garner with the cross. Onana punches away there. McNeil's. They just have no. It feels like there's no chemistry here whatsoever. So stupid. How are they so bad to I mean, I get it. Garnacho's rapid, but like to give away 2.5 penalties is it's not good, bro. Oh, Doucouré on the turn. Harrison, bro, that's terrible, Jack Harrison. It's a foul by Kobbie Mainoo on Doucouré. That's a free kick here for Everton. Oh, Pickford's going to take this. Everyone's pushing forward, it looks like. I haven't seen this work yet for Everton. I feel like they do it every single time the ball is within 5 to 10 meters of the halfway line. Like I don't I get what the philosophy is, throw everybody forward, but like it seems like it's just so header away there by a United defender. It feels like it's so like just reductive. Like, oh, if we throw more bodies forward, of course we'll have more chance to score. Like, if your delivery is awful every time and your players don't know where to run, you never will. It's awful. Like, God, dude. And I really hate it because, like, Everton, if they. Ooh, Bruno with a brilliant pass to Kobbie Mainoo. Because if Everton get relegated, I mean, there's no more Merseyside derby, and that would feel weird for me as a Liverpool fan. But at the same time, like I couldn't care less about their successes. Like I'm fine with them just being average and bad, just generally bad for Premier League standards. Let's be real. But for the standard of like, hey, this side really needs to be performing because they're looking to buy a stadium. They have a big wage bill. They spend money on players. It's one of those ones where it's like Everton need to pick up the pace, or else like them going to the championship could result in some really, really tough conversations being had. I mean, thoughts of like administration, thoughts of a possible transfer ban, some other ongoing investigations regarding their finances. It isn't good. It just isn't good from a sustainability perspective for them. Not even for the league and like their rules, but like how much longer can this Everton side just be this bad in the league, really, and stay up, you know? I mean, they've improved, but they've also regressed since they had that kind of spike back up in form. Initially, they were doing fantastic, but now, like, a 10-plus game winless run is wild. Wild for a team that's staring down the barrel of relegation. It's like, I get it. It's Manchester United at Old Trafford. It's not an easy place to come and play. They need points as well. And they're, they're motivated. They're amped up. But I don't know. This Rashford, bro, are they just, they're looking for a third penalty? Like, come on. Here, Dwight McNeil twisting and turning. Oh, Everton going for it. How is that not a foul? Wow. How is that not a foul on Godfrey? I am confused by that, I will say. Casemiro just kind of been terrible today. Let's be real. Like, Bruno plays it to McNeil. Does he get the ball there, Casemiro? Oh, it's another corner. Evans got the last touch. James Garner with the delivery. Super deep, far too deep, and it's out for a goal kick. Wow. What on earth are they doing, bruh? Like, genuinely, what does Everton think they're on? Because it ain't a winning streak. This is... That's crazy. There's already people in the audience just getting ready to go and buy themselves beers. That's a sign of a fixture, a sporting event, a match, a game, however you want to call it, that is not in a good state. Wasting set pieces is a pet peeve of mine. Definitely, especially when you're a side like Everton that needs every single possible option, and they keep doing these stupid... They lost the ball there in a really poor fashion from that free kick, Everton. Bruno Fernandes outside the boot. Everton, man, what is going on? This is terrible. I haven't watched an Everton fixture in a long time, I will admit. That being to the fact that they are in the relegation zone, I really couldn't care. I don't rate their squad really at all, but they hit that run of form, and then I didn't hear from them, and then they kind of stuck around the relegation zone. Now they're just they're back to a worse place than they were at, I think. They just, not getting that many points since December really is... It's been bleak for them for sure. Man United in 6th on 47 points. Now they have 0 goal difference exactly after those 2 goals they scored just now. They're 3 points behind Tottenham in 5th. They're going to be looking to keep the pace up to try to get into 5th and 4th and get those Champions League and Europa League qualification spots. But it's one of those things that I don't know if it's United's season for that. Oh my days, Garnacho again. Alejandro Garnacho. Cross. Shouts for a handball on Mikalenko again, but pretty sure it's just going to be a corner. No way they give him... I mean, if it's a third penalty, it's a third penalty, but no way we get 3 penalties this match. That one is a bit more understandable because the first one, the first shout, I should say, from Bruno earlier on Mikolenko, I think was like, what was he going to do? This one also, they're not giving it, which is understandable, I'd say. But at the same time, you know, Mikolenko's got to watch out. That's getting dangerously close there. It's, as a player who's already caused, well, not caused penalty, but already had a penalty shout, you know, almost materialize into a penalty. And then also the fact that, you know, his side have given up 2 penalties today. You don't want to give up the third. If you give up a third penalty, that's just relegate you at that point. Like, straight up leave the league, because that's not good enough. What are they doing, dude? Oh my god, I feel like I have to, like, wash my eyes with bleach after this game. This is disgusting football from Everton, and not in like a, oh my god, they're cooking. They're, you know, it's mainoo getting forward. McTominay leaves it to Casemiro, who strikes it, but it's blocked. Lindelof with the delivery. I just don't know what to say for Everton, man. They have not been any sort of rhythm today. Pickford actually has a reason to be screaming at his defense today. Yeah, no, he does, because they've been jokes. They have been absolute jokes today. And I don't know why I'm so upset about this. United aren't in the title race. We're not in the top 4 race with them. I don't care how many points United accrue from here until the end of the season. They've had, oh, what a pass from McTominay to Garnacho. Alejandro Garnacho loses the ball there to Branthwaite in the box. mainoo with the header, and it comes towards McNeil. But yeah, I don't know why I feel so upset at Everton right now. I just feel like it feels like they're depriving their fans of any enjoyable football sometimes. Like, in matches like this, obviously, like that, dude. Ben Godfrey, what are you doing? The ball wasn't that far from him. Oh my god, dude. It's just laughable. Laughable at times. I'd be laughing if it wasn't so sad. I'll be real. It really isn't that sad. They deserve to be laughed at. Oh! Garner! Dwight McNeil with a strike and hits it right into the Manchester United defender. And that is that for the first half. Manchester United lead 2-0. Thanks mostly to Alejandro Garnacho, who won United 2 penalties this half. First penalty was buried by Bruno Fernandes in the 12th minute. Second one by Marcus Rashford in the 36th. And honestly, if I'm an Everton fan, I'm not, but if I was, this is just bleak. I think you might be mad that United have a comfortable 2-0 win that they really haven't done anything to deserve it. They're up because Everton had given them 2 pounds. Yeah, I guess so. It probably is that, Liam. Let's be real. It's more that I was hoping for at least some kind of tension, some kind of, you know, pressure for United. Not because I want to see United lose. I mean, if they lost, that'd be kind of crazy. But more so that I wanted just some kind of, I just wanted I wanted a fixture to wake me up today. I wanted something to kind of serve as an appetizer for the rest of the day with the fixtures, and also for tomorrow. I mean, tomorrow be live for Villa Tottenham, be live for Liverpool City. Today I'm gonna be live for Wolves and Fulham after this. I'm gonna be live for Arsenal and Sheffield after that. No, Arsenal Brentford, not Arsenal Sheffield. Got the two red, white, and black circular logos mixed up there. But, 45 minutes to play. I don't think Everton really do much. No offense to them, but what are they going to do? Are they even, like, maybe our predictions come right. I predicted 2-1 as well, Liam, but that's it. That's the best. That is, like, the peak there. They're not getting a draw here. They're not going to get any points. At most, they'll, at most, they'll get a consolation goal, I think. I think it's more likely that United United score a third than Everton getting a consolation. I think United might get a penalty again before Everton score. That's kind of... I'm missing free spicy breakfast burritos to watch Wolves Fulham with you. Liam, what the hell? I'd be all up in those spicy breakfast burritos, bro. I'm gonna be real. Ain't nothing like a good breakfast burrito. One of God's greatest gifts to earth, really. Headset off. I'm not gonna be listening to these ads. I will quickly go and get myself a bit of a snack since it's super early. Maybe go eat a banana or something, and then I'll be back. As of right now, United they look the far better side. And it's not like Everton haven't had chances. Their chances just have been so... I don't know what the word to use for the way the Everton play is, but it's meek offensively. It's very meek offensively. It's just kind of like the kind of tenacity you would imagine from a bunch of like 12-year-old footballers who aren't really, not even 12. Like, this is like 9-year-old footballer level tenacity from Everton. They're not like switched on. They're not thinking properly. They're very much in a space of just, I don't know, like, I mean, after the first penalty went in, Pickford was yelling at Tarkowski, and it's like things haven't changed since then. Tarkowski's the captain. And obviously your goalie is always going to marshal the back line. It's on him to set the wall. It's on him to shout at the defense and kind of keep people informed. But as the captain, it's also on you. And for Tarkowski, he's been fine, I think, as a signing and probably as a captain for Everton. But this feels so just indicative, right? It feels like it could have been 3-0. I forgot about that effort from Bruno there. But it just feels like one of those things that if Everton do get relegated, we're going to look back to fixtures like this where they just made stupid decision after stupid decision and it bit them. Because like you can't try to put a kind of like, a bet on yourself, hypothetically speaking, as a player. Be like, oh, we'll win this game and, we're going to give it our all. And then give away 2 penalties. I know it was 2 different players, but that's even worse almost, right? If it's one player, you could say, oh, he's having a shocker. The fact that it's 2 and it's down the right-hand side and, well, it's not really down the right-hand side. It's 2 players down the right-hand side. And then you had 2 penalty shouts on your left back. Like, wow. It's really like almost as if Everton have in their minds lost this fixture before they even, arrived at Old Trafford. That's the vibe I have right now. It's a defeatist loser style and brand of football. And I as a Liverpool fan, Everton fans, you have my condolences for having to witness this absolute train wreck of a fixture so far. And just, I imagine on a week to week basis that it can be much better, right? But I don't know. I don't know. You see Everton play like this, and you just almost feel perplexed that the Premier League and the FA is like, yeah, like we're gonna double punish them for the same season for PSR breaches. Like they've already been punished. You ran back some of the punishments, and now you want to provide more. This is punishment enough. This is like being sent to the gulag as a football player. Garnacho's fast, but he isn't the fastest player to ever grace the Premier League. He isn't even the fastest player currently in the league. No, he's not. He's a fantastic player. He's extremely quick, though. He's rapid. But still, like you said, Liam, there are way faster players in the Premier League than Alejandro Garnacho. So, and there's better dribblers than him too. So if you're Everton, if you're Sean Dyche, you're looking at this, and this is like, well, we have like what? After this, it's 10 more match weeks, I want to say. And amongst those 10 match weeks, if you don't pick up the pace, if you continue this run of rotten form, it is going to, I don't know, it's going to put Everton in a horrific spot. Yeah, now they're on 28 games played. Oh my God. Everton are on 28 games played, 25 points. Forest on 27 games played, 24 points. So Forest could get ahead of Everton with a win this weekend. And Luton has 2 games in hand on Everton. So hypothetically speaking, should Everton lose this game, Forest win their next, and Luton win their next 2, which is a big ask of Luton, I know, but isn't too outlandish, I guess. I mean, who are their opponents? It's Palace away, which isn't ideal, and Bournemouth away. 2 away fixtures, not easy, but that could mean Everton would be in the relegation zone, which at that point it would just be their fault entirely. You couldn't be like, oh well, the PSR, this, that. PSR is taken back 4 points. If they had the 4 points that the total 10 that they were given initially, still, they'd be in the relegation zone by the time that this match week is done, without a doubt. It's just kind of sad, really, to have to watch. So I'm gonna go eat some fruit for breakfast real quick, and then I'll be right back for the second half of Manchester United versus Everton. As things stand, I mean, 2 penalties, the things that separate the sides. Not the best performance from Everton whatsoever. Just shocking, really. But don't go anywhere. Second half will continue in just a moment. And hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's doing swell. Consider subscribing if you're new. Like the video if you're enjoying. Vote in the final result prediction poll, which we will close as the second half starts. Currently 23 votes with 96% for Manchester United to win. Draw at 4% and 0% for Everton win, which is the first time that's happened on this channel where we've gotten a total 0% for a side. And as always, make sure to sound off with your predictions, thoughts on this fixture. And yeah, hope everyone's doing well. Be right back in just a moment. I'm not gonna click the be right back screen. I'm just gonna leave y'all with a empty, ominous chair. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back with the second half here of Manchester United versus Everton. Managers walking out to the touch lines. It's dead. Oh, damn. It's a shame. Oh. Was that a... That was a... Here we are with the second half. That wasn't amazing from Everton. They had a false kickoff. Could you imagine a false kickoff in 2024? Godfrey cross there towards Andre Onana. Oh yeah, the headphones are gone, so gotta plug them in. Find something later. Here, Mikolenko to Jordan Pickford. Pickford looking for pass here. Pickford once again looking for a long pass forward, and it finds its way towards Dwight McNeil. McNeil to Garner. To Mikolenko out on the left-hand side. Brantwaite finds McNeil, who's playing a bit more centrally here. Now Garner. Mikolenko. Mikolenko takes it in, inverting a bit. Good pass, but Beto and Doucouré are nowhere to be found. Bruno Fernandes with a brilliant pass to Alejandro Garnacho, and he's offside, right? Yeah. Makes a lot of sense there. No shock in that one. None whatsoever. Doucouré. Great touch from McNeil to keep it in there. Doucouré now. To Harrison. Jack Harrison to Ben Godfrey. And Godfrey. Wow. It's gonna count as a shot. I think it was like a half shot, half cross. I don't know what they were thinking there. That was very, very poor from Everton. Great bit of play to get it to Godfrey, but then when it came to him, it was never looking threatening. Here, Onana. To Evans. Dallo. This is really well done by United. Dallo with another cross. Nothing. Everton now getting forward with James Tarkowski. Tarkowski carrying the ball forward, finds Ben Godfrey, who gets another opportunity to cross. This time it's blocked by Casemiro. What a turn that is from Godfrey. Cross is an ideal. Beto going back to fight for it. Sorry, chat. Here, Garner to Dwight McNeil. Dwight McNeil held by Bruno Fernandes, and that's a free kick for Everton. This could be big. Everton are a side that needs to capitalize constantly on their set pieces. I mean, every side does, let's be real, but Everton especially, with the lack of firepower, the lack of goal scoring threat, at least in open play, you want to take maximum advantage of your free kicks, your set pieces, goal kicks, all of your set pieces, corners. You know, and they haven't today, Everton. They've actually been very wasteful with them, I think. What is this? Really weird sequence. Oh, I mean, a shot fell to Doucouré in the box there, so I guess it somehow worked, but that's a foul there. No, it was a throw-in, rather. It's blocked there by a United player as it's bouncing toward another throw-in. And what is the referee doing here? Discussing something with linesman. Good block by Scott McTominay there. I look at Ashley Young and can't believe he's 38. He looks 31, 32, looks great. Yeah, no, Ashley Young is it's crazy to think that he's still playing in 2024. It's really honestly a testament. Obviously, I'd say he's probably a Manchester United legend with how many years he's spent at that club. But at the same time, in terms of just like in terms of effectiveness now, Ashley Young is far past it. Casemiro to Garnacho to Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro, McTominay, Bruno. United are just they're letting Everton get forward because I think they almost don't fear the fact that they'll get a chance. Obviously, when it gets close, kind of tighten up shop, but as things stand, it's been rather what's the word I'm looking for? It's been rather benign, I suppose, from Everton. Offensively at least. Offensively, it's been a calamity for them all fixture, but good pass there to Bruno. Bruno with a brilliant pass to Alejandro Garnacho. He's been fantastic today, gotta say. It was great for Villa last season. Pocketed Foden in the match at Villa Park, but Emery got rid at the right time. Think he's going to retire after this season. He very well might. Oof. But I could see him like he might retire, but there's also like just the total chance that Ashley Young, for whatever reason, is like, yeah, I'm gonna go play for Inter Miami or something in the MLS. I don't think he'd go to Saudi, but like I could totally see him going to play uh with the Barcelona boys in the MLS, but I don't know if anything like that will happen. I think the best move would be to retire, but you know, who am I to say? He's playing football at 38 still in the Premier League, you know? I mean, admittedly he's on the bench, but that doesn't matter. That's still extremely impressive, you know? like you shouldn't be expecting to start week in, week out at that age anyways. So in spite of all that, to still be kind of featuring in the matchday squad that's always a feat for a player. Neil does well. Garner to Godfrey. Garner to Decorian. Wow. Everton. Mate. What is there to say? Some subs here. Andre Gomez and Dominic Calvert-Lewin being subbed on. Liam says, I could see him going into management after a year or two off. I think he's very smart. And there were some rumbles he would player manage against Brentford after Stevie G got sacked. I actually heard that too. It didn't end up happening, obviously, but I mean, I could see him being a manager. I mean, he played under Fergie, for God's sake. But on top of that, he's played under incredible slew of managers that probably, I mean, Mourinho was Mourinho one of them? Let's see. Ashley Young managers played under, and United are continuing their just almost ascendancy here against Everton. So across his 20 years in the game, Ashley Young has played under a wealth of respected managers, including Sir Alex Ferguson, Louis van Gaal, Jose Mourinho, and Antonio Conte. That's pretty fantastic. And also, I mean, the fact that he's started his career. Hello, bro, says Coquespo on Twitch. Hello, Coquespo. How are you? Yeah, but you know, being the fact that he played as both a winger and a fullback, that could also help him too. Beto, Everton continuing to try to get some chances here. Good. That's good, Cocas, bro. Glad to hear. If you want, can you react to me? Countries call Angola is from Africa is short video in TikTok. I mean, sure. McNeil. I don't know if I'll make like a video of it. I'll watch your TikTok, but I don't think I'm gonna react to it on stream, mate. Just to be abundantly clear. But I mean, hope you're doing well. If you enjoy footy, you know, hang around. We're gonna be watching a lot of footy today, mate. Oh, you guys are playing footy. Oh. Oh, like this is okay, this is sick. Okay, you guys are like actually playing in this. Next time that the play stops Coke Espero, I'll look at the clip. Fernandes to Garnacho. Not good enough. You Awaken Phoenix on YouTube. Hello, mate. How are you doing? Yeah, that was an offside there. from Bruno for sure. Oh, Aloy? That's crazy. That was one of the craziest things I've ever seen. Been good so far. I thought Liverpool played City. I just fooled myself basically. Yeah. No, it's Saturday. They play tomorrow. Wake in Phoenix. So some subs here. Andre Gomez on for Decore and Calvert-Lewin on for Beto. Also, Dobbin on for Harrison. 3 subs here for Everton, about an hour in. It's been very, very bleak, honestly. They've not looked really that great. I don't know. I don't really know what to make of them. Any players from Everton or Man United that impresses you? Yeah. Onana's been impressive for sure, without a doubt. Garnacho's been United's man of the match, I'd say. He's won them 2 penalties, for God's sakes, and that's the only thing that separated them. For Everton, I mean, I'm trying to think now, and I don't want to be rude, but like, no, not one for Everton. Maybe McNeil, but I don't think any of them have covered themselves in glory today. Bruno's been fine for United, but Garnacho here, the pass from Bruno doesn't work out. Yeah, Garnacho's been brilliant. Dallow's also been kind of tidy, I'd say. Um, mainoo has been great, but it's all kind of relative. I feel like the chances that United are generating aren't necessarily the most like glorious chances, but at the same time, they've been gifted 2 penalties. They could have had maybe even more penalties depending on who would be officiating, just the way that like there's like no kind of consistent um there's no consistency whatsoever in the Premier League at the moment in terms of officiating. So it's really just a like matter of who, how things get officiated. So from that perspective, I'd say Garnacho and Onana have been the most impressive players in Everton. Hang on to keep it from being 3-0. Out there's a scramble there. Evans rushing forward toward it after some pinball falling on top of Pickford. Evans would have buried that. I'm impressed they got 2 goalies. You're impressed they got 2 goals. Everton can be a tough team to beat. I'm not. They got 2 penalties. Garnacho, I mean, class to win them, but it's really, I don't know. They're penalties that they shouldn't have given away either. It's not like it was like do or die, like 1-on-1 through on goal. Like you need to take this guy down or else he'll score. It was their center back, well, their captain and center back Tarkovsky having a lapsed concentration, and then Ben Godfrey doing the same thing. Like what, 24 minutes later, just foolish. Like I hate how like there's just not enough concentration on the behalf of Everton. Like in terms of their players. And it's crazy because usually they are a defensively sound team. So they when they lose that, you start to question what on earth could they even begin to provide then. Andre Gomez here plays it out wide towards Dobbin, who wins a corner. They're not like taking advantage of their set pieces either, Everton, which is really something that I don't love for their sake or for the sake of this fixture. Here, Everton win a free kick. Onana's gone down to ground. Yeah, Lindelof just barges into the back of him. Kind of a needless foul to give away. Now, this could be an opportunity. I mean, Andre Gomez I don't know how great he is at free kicks, but camera's on him. You can imagine that he's right-footed. Neil's left-footed. Maybe McNeil takes it instead. Nah, it looks like this looks like an Andre Gomez effort. Let's see it. He takes it, fires into the wall. Yikes. Leverkusen Wolfsburg tomorrow as well. You're gonna stream that one. Maybe. What time slot's it at? I gotta check. 2:30. Let's see. 45, so 12:30. I mean, I could. Bayern today also. Yeah, but it's against Mainz, and it's in 20 minutes. 30 minutes, I should say. There's 20 minutes left in this game. I wouldn't have time to make all the stuff for that. Unfortunately. Leverkusen, I could do. I mean, I don't even know where Wolfsburg are in the Bundesliga. I think they're kind of like further down the table, so I wouldn't like love having to go and watch. Yeah, they're 13th, fighting away from relegation. It feels like Leverkusen's just gonna smack them up, but maybe it's the match where they lose. They nearly lost midweek against Qarabag and the Europa League. So I don't know. Anything could happen in that fixture, but maybe I do it. It really depends. I feel like I'm gonna have a lot of nerves tomorrow morning once I wake up. Like even during the Villa Tottenham fixture, I'm gonna be nervous for the upcoming fixture, and then after that, I probably won't actually. Now that I mention it, because I'll probably make a bunch of content talking about the fixture of City Liverpool immediately after, because I'd want to get that out as quick as possible for y'all. But it's also like, yeah, it's more of a matter of feel like I'd rather cover that fixture in its totality than do a bunch of different streams tomorrow. I mean, there's 2 must-watch Premier League games, so tomorrow, so I might as well commit to that. But it's the way I see it. But as of right now, the only streams I think I'm gonna do tomorrow are Villa Tottenham and Liverpool City. So it'll be well. I asked Leverkusen because of their press run and Alonso links. No, no, totally fair. I get it. I watched the Bayern Leverkusen game a while back because I was kind of like, it was right around the time Xabi was getting linked. Um, but I think I will have another video kind of soonish. I don't know how soon, but related to Xabi and Edwards again, kind of an update on that because it seems like Edwards is going to join, which is absolutely huge for Liverpool. Getting him back is the best thing they could have done post Klopp uh, leaving. I didn't end the final result prediction poll. I always forget to do that. 27 votes, 93% saying Man United win, 4% saying Everton win. Interesting. That came up when they were 2-0 down, and 4% saying draw. Onana does well to clear the ball there. There's Cameron Gary Oldman. World-class actor. Average taste in football clubs. Whoa. Sorry, Gary. Maybe one of my favorite actors of all time, Mr. Oldman, but I'm a band to your club eternally. Mainoo. Mainoo's been impressive this season, I gotta say. It's huge for United that, they're starting to get some academy talent through the ranks finally once again that's contributing meaningfully. Feels like it's been a while since there's been nearly anyone that's kind of come through. I mean, there is McTominay part of that. I don't know. I know Rashford was, but I'm not entirely sure about Scott McTominay. Yeah. Whole career has been at Man United since 2002. Good on Scott there. Bill Tottenham in a race for top four is kind of perfect appetizer for Liverpool City for the title. I agree. It's honestly they got lucky with the way, well, the script writers made it that way, Liam. They looked at it ahead of the season. They're like, well, March the 10th, 2024 is going to be a fantastic day because you're going to have this all mapped out. Yeah, that was I don't know where I was going with that really poorly constructed joke about, script writing in the season. But here we are. I do think it's a fantastic appetizer, though. Here, Andre Gomez with some brilliant passing to Dominic Calvert-Lewin, but he takes the touch of, I don't even know. That was the touch of like a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Ashley Young finally getting subbed on against his former side here. He's coming on for, okay, so Onana takes the goal kick there. We'll see who the sub is in just a moment, though. Gonna be a bit on that until he can enter the fray. Uh-oh. Here's some good work from Andre Gomez. Not good enough there. From Everton. Arsenal beat City. They will be winners, I believe. They got the most impressive package. Got the whole package and are the most impressive IMO, says Awakened Phoenix. I watched the highlights from Villa Tottenham in October, and there were 7 shots on goal in the first 7 minutes. Will definitely be an entertaining watch. That does sound entertaining. I mean, honestly, Awaken Phoenix, I don't think Arsenal beating City matters. This fixture tomorrow is really it matters in context to this game tomorrow, because if it's a draw, then Arsenal are in the absolute driver's seat. Arsenal play later today. You'd expect that they absolutely smack up Brentford, but we'll see how that plays out. But if if they get those points today, and then either one of City or Liverpool win, it's not like really that up to Arsenal. I guess they could win out the rest of the season. Oh, Everton! Oh my days. Calvert-Lewin just absolutely whiffed it. Dobbin did brilliant, but Calvert-Lewin, that is atrocious. Nikolenko with the cross there. Dobbin heads it down. Or it's headed down by Godfrey to Dobbin. Dobbin then crosses it. Cross goal. It's Calvert-Lewin kind of isn't even looking at the ball. Dude, what on earth? Terrible from Everton. Terrible. God above, that's so bad. But yeah, if it's a draw, it's absolutely in Arsenal's hands. If it's a win for either City or Liverpool, it is, I mean, if it's against City, if City wins and Arsenal end up winning against City, City beats Liverpool, Arsenal wins against City, then we're at a place where Arsenal are in the driver's seat. If Liverpool win, though, it's not up to Arsenal, like whatsoever. Because in that vein, it's totally up to Liverpool if Liverpool win. There's still 10 games. The European... Oh, my days. Is that a bicycle effort? That was kind of bodacious. That was a fantastic effort from Amadou Onana toward Andre Onana. Liverpool got plenty of fixtures facing good teams. I see them dropping points. Do we? Do we? I don't think we do. I mean, look, there's City, there's Everton that's been postponed. There's Brighton, Sheffield, Man United, Palace, Fulham, West Ham, Tottenham and Villa are good teams. Wolves is decent side this season. Man United will always be challenging at Old Trafford, but I don't know if it's necessarily like that great. There's like, if we still had to face, I mean, they're not easy opponents. I don't want to diminish them, but they're not like the cream de la crop. I mean, Tottenham and Villa, definitely going to be hard. Oh, sub here for Man United. Amrabat coming on for mainoo. But at the same time, Palace, Wolves, West Ham, like those are sides that you relish in the title run-in, Wolves is at home, maybe at the Molyneux. We'll see. No, I think it's actually at the Molyneux, now that I think about it. Let me find it. The lineup. No, it's at Anfield. The last game of the season. And before that, it's Aston Villa. Fulham, Wolves also are very good this season. I mean, they're fine. They're not like, they're not fantastic. They're not without their flaws, like every side is. But I feel like a lot of that is form based. It's not, it's not going to be easy for those sides either. Every side has their injuries, their own issues, suspensions, this and that. And obviously Liverpool is competing in more competitions. So is City, so is Arsenal. The thing that I would say for the Arsenal side that gets me is there's a total lack of experience in the Champions League. They've had the Europa League. They ended up having Saliba get injured. They had the, you know, they're having Champions League games against Porto. They're down right now. I think they'll still win that tie, but at the same time, if they win, that's added stress to the league. City, uh, City, I think are the favorites to win everything. They're just the most well prepared. And yeah, I feel like Arsenal, great side, but listen, I watched Liverpool do this so many times against City, where Liverpool would slightly different to Arsenal. Liverpool in a lot of these fixtures would win 3-1 or 4-0 or 5-0 or, continuously throughout seasons and just do brilliantly. But what would end up happening is there'd be an odd 0-0 or an odd 1-1 or an odd 1-0 loss. Like on paper, we should win every fixture, but we are struggling against certain teams. Forest, for example. Yeah, that's fair, but you got to look at like where the games are and when they come. Like that Forest game, that was so poor from Onana and Evans there to concede the corner. Evans just passed it to Onana, and Onana didn't even focus on it. Cross comes in, header, and a good save from Andre Onana. No, I get what you're saying, Awaken Phoenix. I just think it's like, is it really like I think Liverpool's squad, obviously we're without Allison, but Liverpool's squad, as things stand, is at a place where it's returning. City have already returned squad-wise. There's only like Jack Grealish and Matheus Nunes that are out injured. Nunes broke his finger, which is definitely, not an ideal situation. It was a bad break too. It was literally horizontal and sideways when he broke it in Champions League. But Matheus Nunes and Jack Grealish aren't even close to like the top five most important players at City. Like there's no way that those guys really make all that much of an impact over the course of a whole season. They're they're good players, I think, but they're not title deciders for City. Yeah, players returning now is a must. Kind of forgot how we play with a fully fit squad. Yeah, no, I get you. Because you look at who Liverpool's been missing, and it's like we just saw Szoboszlai start for the first time again. We just saw Nunes start. Did Szoboszlai start that game, or was he on the bench? I can't remember. But we're finally starting to see these players start again. Salah came off the bench in the Sparta Prague game. If he starts, that's huge too. Who else has been out? Big question marks on Bajcetic. Curtis Jones, God, like once Curtis is back, like that's gonna be huge for the way we play. I think Ryan Gravenberch is on his way back. Like it's huge for Liverpool to like get these guys back as we've been going through. Like there hasn't been any Salah in so long. Oh, Everton here with a chance. Mikulenko. Here, McNeil. Onana. Cross by Ashley Young to the back post, and Mikulenko can't get to it. Grealish had been a flop at City. He was good for the second half of last season. That was it. Yep. It's about how I feel about things. I just don't like. He's 28, gonna be 29 by the time we're starting next season. Obviously, quote unquote, entering his prime, but for 100 million, it's not like he's really contributed anything to like such a crazy degree. Obviously, I think he scored in the Champions League last season, but like that was like You can't do that and then disappear for like 70% of the season, the next. Remember that foul on Gravenberch that got him injured? How the hell did the ref didn't see that? That's just a disgrace. No, I agree. It's an absolute disgrace. Because if it's an accidental challenge, it's still a challenge, right? It's still foul. So in cases like that, there's levels of like severities of how bad like the decision from the ref could be. And not seeing like not calling a free kick is the worst of them, because like he could have gave a yellow and it would have been like, okay, like it wasn't intentional, rough foul, tensions were flared, Gravenberch got injured in the process, it is what it is. But you also could have, like, I don't know, it could have just been something that was so much, if it was a red, it would have been fine. If it was give a free kick that was given, you could be like understandable about it too. But no free kick, no card, crazy, crazy, crazy. Here, Everton have another free kick. This game is really, really grinding to a boring halt. Onana catches that well. Oh, Rashford on the chase. Offside. They wait so long to call that. That was such a dumb play. Oh no, okay, that was borderline. He just got in front of the halfway line. Let him be offside. Here, Everton's still trying to get forward. Bruno with the chipped pass forward towards Scott McTominay. McTominay, a foul given. Everton had been awful. Tarkovsky yelling at the ref. It's been a horrific game for the captain. Seeing some subs here for both Everton and Manchester United. For Everton, Mikalenko getting subbed off. For Chermedi. Chermedi, I should say. And here we're seeing another substitution. Johnny Evans getting subbed off by Manchester United. On comes Kambuila for Man United in place of Johnny Evans. Only about a minute and some change before we get into stoppage time here. Here, Everton with their 8th corner of the evening. It's been Andre Gomez, good save there from Onana. He's been arguably their best player. Gomez has been great since coming on. I don't know if it's a fitness thing that's keeping him out of the squad or what, but surprised he hasn't started. Here, Man United just trying to get forward through Antony. One United a corner here. Bruno Fernandes set to take. It's a short corner. Yeah, they're just trying to waste time here. Makes sense. Don't blame them, really. Here, Kambuala slips. That is so shoddy from Everton. Good lord, they're bad, dude. This has been brutal to watch. Yeah, this game has fizzled out to a shocking degree, ladies and gentlemen. Everton have shown me nothing. I was hoping for something entertaining, but God above, this is poor. Beyond poor, really. Bruno, I think set to take this set piece once again for United. Oh, here, Amrabat to Bruno. Got a comment here. My issue was in 21-22 when he was bopping around the Etihad, acting like the reason they won the league. Yeah, your 3 goals and 3 assists made all the difference. Rashford is a weird player, man. Yeah, he is. No, we moved on from Everton's weird transfer decisions, but Dele Alli, what was the point of that signing? I know he's been going through a tough time, but that's kind of why you don't sign him. Gosh, that's kind of some cold calculus there, Liam, but I suppose fair enough. From Everton's perspective, offside there. No penalty. Imagine a third penalty. That'd be wild for Everton. Yep, he's offside. Wonder what United is going to do with Erik Ten Hag. I don't know. I don't know if they're going to keep him. I don't know if they're going to sack him. My thought process is that should Erik Ten Hag stay with Man United, they're going to back him to the T. It's going to be crazy how much they're going to back Erik Ten Hag. And that is that, ladies and gentlemen. Manchester United 2, Everton 0. 2 penalties in the first half. 2 foolish errors from Everton defenders gave United the opportunity to bury a brace of penalties. 1 from Fernandes in the 12th minute, 1 from Marcus Rashford in the 36th. And as a result, Everton continued their winless streak, and United get some much-needed points in the top 4 race. For a club dealing with FFP issues, it's a poor business decision, says Liam, in regards to the Dele Alli transfer. I agree. It's foolish at best. And at worst, it could be awful. Really, I've said I think Erik Ten Hag will leave by mutual consent in the summer. Maybe. That could happen, but I don't know where he'd go. Will he go to like Bayern or something? Would Bayern even want him? Will he go to any other club? Maybe. I'm not sure. But thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Sideline Sedo. Hope you enjoyed. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Like the video if you enjoyed as well. I will be setting up some stuff to go live for my next fixture, which is in about 34 minutes. Wolves versus Fulham. I'll be live for that. So hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope you enjoyed this watch along. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Sideline Sedo. Peace.